My name is Dominique and I am an artist. I like to make music and I also like to skateboard, so I'm pretty athletic. Got into my health and wellness journey, so I believe it was 2020, and I got sick from COVID, and that really changed my life because I didn't think that something would be able to affect me so drastically. So once I got sick, it was probably 3 months until I actually got better, and even after that, there was still the after effects of COVID, and I had already had a bad immune system, so I was just extra affected by it. I decided to really go on a health and wellness journey and just take it so much more serious because I just couldn't afford for that to happen again. So the reason I prefer seamoss over prescribed pharmaceutical medication is just because it's natural. It doesn't have those bad effects. So if it's helping me, it's not going to cause 10 other things that are going to be wrong with my body. And the reason I like it also because let's just say that I'm not able to take my vitamins, because sometimes if you take too many vitamins, it's not always good for you and it can make you feel sick. But with seamoss, it has 90 plus of those minerals already. So it's just a quick, little teaspoon. I take 2. So 1 in the morning, 1 before I go to sleep. And it's easy, it's simple. It doesn't make me sick. It doesn't make me nauseous. It doesn't give me any bad after effects. It just has so many benefits, so I prefer that. I like that it helps you with the fatigue, with any inflammation. It can help your skin. It's basically a one and all. You can use it on your hair, your skin, your face, helps internally, externally. So when I started using seamoss, the first thing I noticed was the energy. It took about a week for me to notice that, but I had a lot more energy. I'm a really sleepy person and I need my naps. And when I started taking seamoss regularly, I didn't have to take those naps. I was energized throughout the whole day. And that was a huge difference. And for me, that's a necessity because I need to be up, I need to be moving, and I have so much to do. I can't afford to be sleepy all the time. Like I said earlier, I skateboard. I broke my ankle twice in the same place, and also from, I don't know if it's just my generation, we're always on the computer, always holding our phones. My wrists are always hurting, they're always cracking. It really helped with the inflammation. I would take a bunch of other vitamins before to help with that, but sometimes I would just take the seamoss for a few months, and that would help the inflammation and the pain so much. It would be hard to even go to sleep because I just couldn't get comfortable because my ankles were hurting, my wrists were hurting, especially when it's cold. It hurt a lot too. So that's another thing that I noticed that was a huge help. I need to use the laptop. I need to go walk. I need to do these normal activities, and it became hard for me to do it. So when I started taking the seamoss, it really helped with that inflammation and the pain. So I think it took me about, I would say 2.5, 3 weeks for me to actually feel the effects. Granted, I had a lot of damage on my joints and my ankles. Like I said, I had previous broken bones. So it took me about 2.5, 3 weeks for me to actually see the difference. But after taking it for so long, I forget that I even have these issues because it just feels normal now. And I almost forgot what normal felt like because I was always in pain. So it helped a lot. And now like I said, I feel normal. I don't feel in pain, I don't feel fatigued, but I do feel it when I stop taking it. So that's something that I incorporate on a daily basis. COVID affects your immune system, obviously, and I already had a shot immune system. So being sick was something that I always constantly had to worry about. And after COVID, it became a lot easier to get sick. So it really helped me with my immunity. And this is coming from somebody who would get sick regularly, maybe once a month even. So it got to the point where I was taking seamoss so regularly, I would only get sick maybe twice a year. And that's from getting sick once a month. And it's been like that my whole life, but after COVID, it got significantly worse. So I think that seamoss is really good for anybody who experiences constant sickness. So people who don't have such a strong immunity or immune system, I think that seamoss is perfect for that because it's something that you don't have to take a million things a day. You don't have to take, prescribed medication. It's natural. 2 tablespoons or 2 spoonfuls a day, whatever you're comfortable with. I like to take a little more just because I've been doing it for a while, but it's great for that. And after COVID, so many of us have been affected, even people who don't know they have COVID. A lot of people were asymptomatic. There's so many complications that came with the epidemic, and I just think that seamoss is perfect for everybody. I feel like everybody should be incorporating natural holistic methods into their daily regimen. It's just gonna help. It's gonna help anybody who has experienced any type of issues from COVID or even prior issues, just normal people who have immunity issues. I would say the benefits from seamoss, I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but I tend to get nauseous from all the multivitamins that I'm taking because each vitamin does a different thing and they don't really combat all the issues. But seamoss, like I said, has 90+ minerals. So it allows me to just take it without overwhelming my body with all these multivitamins, all these supplements and herbs. So I really prefer that just because, like I said, it's like a one and done. I take it twice a day and I'm not gonna feel nauseous because I still like to take my multivitamins and my supplements, but if I don't time it right, if I don't have it with a meal or if I don't have it in between my meals, I have to have like a really strict schedule to take my multivitamins. And if I don't follow that schedule, I'm gonna get nauseous, I'm gonna get sick. And with the seamoss, I can take it in the morning on an empty stomach with some juice. I could take a spoonful by itself. I could put it in my smoothie. I don't really have to prepare so much. So the way I use seamoss, like I said, I can take it on an empty stomach, but I usually like to wake up. I have my daily green juice in the morning, so I like to just, get my little smoothie or my green juice and I just toss it in there, I mix it in, and then I'll eat it like that. And then in the night, I usually just take a spoonful, and that's basically how I do it. It's super simple, so you don't really have to over prepare like you would with the supplements, eating it with a meal, eating it in between a meal, eating it a few hours after a meal. You can just take it whenever you have the time. Really, there's not really a set schedule, but I like to do it in the morning and in the night. Super easy to remember. I would say if you're having issues that are affecting your daily life and these are issues that you're noticing, you don't really have much to lose. I feel like your health is so important. We have one body. This is the only body you're gonna have for the rest of your life. If there's something out there that can possibly help you that's natural, I would say to try it because, what do you really have to lose? $20, $30 or however much it is, there's no price for being healthy. It's something that I feel like it's an investment to do, and it's not like a useless investment. You're investing in yourself, you're investing in your health and your mind and your body, and all that's connected. So I would definitely say to just give it a shot. What do you really have to lose? Even if you have something small and you want to tackle that issue with pharmaceuticals, they always have side effects. I don't know of one pharmaceutical drug or medication that doesn't have side effects. That's something that I've always had to do, is take medication. But as I got older and I could make my own decisions, I decided that I wanted to go the holistic route because those side effects were sometimes debilitating. Like, wow, I have to have a doctor's note to go to school because of my medication. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like I said, your body is an investment, your health is an investment. This is the only body that you're ever going to have. I'd rather just go the natural route and not have all those complications.